my son, he's a musician. He's 15. He's going to be 16 tomorrow, actually. But he plays, bass, and he plays metal. But he also plays and writes hip hop music. So he loves hip hop, but he also loves metal. There are some kids that don't understand it. There are some kids that are like, oh, that's old people music, or they don't know about real drums or real guitars, or like, but almost always when they hear a great Black Sabbath song or a great Metallica song, or, then they get it. Or if they see it, a lot of it is actually seeing it. It's like, oh, wow, they're really playing their instruments. I mean, it may scare some young people because you take them to a metal concert and they've never experienced that kind of energy. And there's 60,000 people in the stadium and they're all, and you have to feel that special. You see all different types of people, old, young, and it's not about politics or, culturally it's mixed. So it's pretty special. Sometimes the screaming, it doesn't really, it's just a matter of taste. Some of the screams I don't always understand, and some of them I do understand. So it becomes a choice of the listener. I went to a jazz school, I studied jazz when I was 19. And I also grew up with a lot of soul music, flamenco and everything. When I was young, I was hearing all this. So I just like music for music. And I know a lot of musicians, like even Kirk, our guitar player, he grew up listening to a lot of kind of soul and funky music in San Francisco. So it depends on the individual. And you can't just say, oh, these guys play metal, so therefore they only listen to this music. In some metal bands, the lyrics can be about, witchcraft and Satan and stuff like that. It's interesting because with like Black Sabbath, which a lot of people wanted to believe was the ultimate sort of satanic band, they have some lyrics that may make you think that it's celebrating. It's actually not. It's telling you about the evils of war. So you have to imagine some of these lyrics more like a movie, cinema. So it's cinematic. And then you hear the music and you look at the album cover and you kind of scare yourself. So it's not too much different than going to see a scary movie. Some people perceive it the wrong way. I'm sure there are some bands, but not many that are like celebrating Satan, in a positive way. Metal fans are very positive people. In this today now, metal fans are doing yoga. They're vegan. Metal music for me has always been a release. So I think of it as therapeutic. It's like therapy, you listen to a good metal song and it can make you feel really good, make you feel happy. It can be inspiring. I've talked to people like trainers, they're in the gym and they're like, I listen to Metallica, man. I work out to Metallica. The metal crowds are incredible. The energy is incredible. The power is incredible. And, it's almost like tribal, warriors. And that's the feeling that I think you actually can experience from a heavy metal concert. So I would advise people who have never experienced a great metal show, go check it out. I think they'll be impressed.